My friend Keita Colton is a painter and illustrator. And she looks like a fairy princess and used to live in a silo, actually, in western Massachusetts. And she called me to say that a friend of hers had just bought the rights to a book called The Last Unicorn, and wanted to make a movie out of it. And and he asked her to do the illustrations for the animation. And so they called me asking if I could write a song to help them with their meeting in Hollywood so that they could sell the project. And they did. They went to Hollywood, they played the song went over great, they loved it, had a fantastic meeting, made the movie, and then of course they got somebody more famous to do the music.
But they didn't pay me that much.
Every night I dream the dream. I can make the mountains sing. I can make the winter spring, and I wake up believing. And for a moment I can hold the wind and sky and just forget that I am flying on a single wing. Wish I was a wishing well,
Wish I was a wishing well.
every maiden winds I smell, every penny in the well is another heart melting. And for a moment I can hold the wind and sky and just forget that I am flying on a single wing. Looking for my first magic, hunting a snow white owl, seeking the way to tell the pony and the unicorn apart. Every night I dream the dream. I can make the mountains sing. I can make the winter spring, and I wake up believing. And for a moment I can hold the wind and sky and just forget that I am flying on a single wing. Looking for my first magic, hunting a snow white owl, seeking the way to tell the pony and the unicorn apart. Wish I was a wishing well,
Wish I was a wishing well.
every maiden winds I smell, every penny in the well is another heart melting. And for a moment I can hold the wind and sky and just forget that I am flying on a single wing. Single wing, single wing, single wing. On the new CD, Krista DeTore and her husband Dave Weber are singing and playing on it. They're amazing. You used to ask for the moon, wrapped up in ribbon and lace, and you used to get it just for the smile on your face. This time it wasn't so easy, not like before. by the mirror. You got your telephone bill. Seems like everything's moving. You're standing still. It's a fight fitting into the old habits you wore. It's time to slip on some downtown shoes. You're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. You rose so fast, you climbed so high, so far to fall. To navigate at this altitude, don't look down. It's only where you've been, that's all. That's all. And there will be mornings, even love is a chore. You've got to lie in the bed you made. You're not a kid anymore. 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 You're not a kid anymore.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You go outside.
This is a song that we wrote a while back, and the thing about it, one of the interesting things about it is that it's, I guess technically speaking, the word is polytonal.
Polly what?
It has two different key centers for most of it. Well, it's a fancy way of saying that he and I are in this song playing different chords at the same time on purpose for a change. And but that's we didn't know this, but the most fun part is at the end where we're playing the same chords, but we're singing different lyrics, and we didn't realize the fun potential of this situation until we did it at this big folk festival where they had this dude signing, you know. It was a lot of fun for us. Not so much for him. I think he broke a couple of fingers. Although if my memory serves, there was one finger working fine. In any case, this is his song. It's called Outside.
I was mending fence on Anderson's farm out by the airport road, paying him back for the snowmobile, working off what I owed. When the cab slowed down on the way to town, and for a second I saw your face, looking beautiful and sad and out of place. It was me that took you out to the plane the summer that you went away. And you said more on that hour ride than I ever heard you say. About the world out there and the cities where the clock doesn't stop at 10. And how they never see your face out here again. Last September, fixed the furnace, I couldn't find a rifle, I burned my lease. December, I worked on weekends. I made some extra and bought new skis. January, the snow kept falling. My niece was born and I picked up died. And in April I opened the windows and brought my easy chair outside. I finished the fence and jumped in the car, put on an old cassette, took the long way around by the reservoir. I needed to clear my head. I've been thinking about you all afternoon. I was blowing cold and hot. I could make a case for seeing you or not. I stood on the porch and rang your bell, tucked my shirt in and combed my hair. You opened the door looking tired and worn. I kinda wished I wasn't there. We sat around the table in the kitchen and talked, catching up and feeling dead. And you told me what a run around your life had been. You said 7 a.m. Monday morning, inside a car, behind a car, behind a car, stuck on the LIE. And another coke double weekend ripped off the calendar. Meeting at 9, clients at 10. They'll moan again, lunch with the LA press, drinking class. Gonna be another wine, I'm dying, I'm laugh at the jokes that like past afternoon. And back to the padded room, and a stack of big dance reports and copies of memos, department heads writing nobody reads. I keep it open night, and I think I'm gonna die if I don't get outside. Stayed and talked and I fell in love. We put a Mozart record on. The arm kept going back again. We heard it all night long. The next 3 months I was living a dream. I'd never seen the sky so blue. It was like the world was made for me and you. I hated crying when I read your note. I felt so immature. I thought I was your heart and soul, but I was just your cure. You left me for the life that tore you up. Who am I to say that's wrong? Maybe we all end up where we belong. 7 a.m. inside the car, behind the car, stuck on the LIE. Another cooked up weekend ripped off the calendar. In December, worked on weekends. I made some extra. Gonna be another one of the dynamite back to jokes like the snow kept and back to the padded room. I checked up the down report, the copies of memos, departments writing nobody reads. I keep it in the windows. Oh,